we're gonna show you how to turn this to this. Nice little cut here, thanks to Max.
All right, man.
So we already pre-made these concrete posts. We're gonna set these as our foundation, and you're gonna build your blind around this foundation. That way if the water level rises or goes down, it doesn't matter. You're gonna always be out of the water, you'll always be dry. So what you're gonna do is you just slap a level on here. You wanna make sure that it's as level as you can get it, that you're not looking down or looking up. So he's digging the hole, and then we're gonna set all those posts that we already pre-made in all those holes. So now, as you can see, we put all our studs in for our floor, laid them across, and by setting it on these concrete posts, it's really nice and sturdy. You want your frame to somewhat look like, we don't wanna make it too deep, and you don't wanna make it too tall.
Alright, it's pretty sturdy.
You wanna keep it short, and you wanna keep it nice and wide.
Cockroach.
There's a cockroach infestation. So you're just gonna sheet it real quick. Easy measurement, just make it 4 feet. It's just at 1 sheet of plywood. End up doing a 10-foot blind just so we have a little bit of extra room. Ignore that. Good screws, not nails, to fasten this down. Check that out. That's not infected at all. Try and paint your plywood. Check this thing out. This is how you can build a little makeshift roof. We already have our angle figured out. Run this back, then you're gonna run your shooting lanes down here this way. We made it just tall enough for us to stand up in here. You wanna keep it as short as possible, because if it's real tall, it stands out. Ignore that. Go till you have like 3 inches past. Normally I like to wrap that in a 2x, but I'm thinking about honestly just nailing it to here. Yeah, I'm just gonna nail it. After you get everything built, well, what I like to do is run these, and I'm gonna cut out little holes out of this so you can poke out. But what this does is, especially here, you leave yourself just enough space to get out, but this helps break up a lot of that sunlight, a lot of that movement that you have going on. Now I know everybody's gonna say there's different ways you can get past that, painting your face and all that, but there's just another thing you can do to help eliminate ducks seeing you, because that's the #1 thing that's gonna prevent you from killing ducks. We ran that chicken wire all the way across. I don't know if we got it on film or not. Then you take zip ties and you make little bundles out of the grass that's in your area. So a lot of people make the mistake of is they go and get brush somewhere else and bring it to their blind. That works, but what works best is if you can get brush from where you're already hunting at, because then that's what already looks natural in your area. So just a little tip, just to make sure you brush everything nice and thick, is get that chicken wire in there and then zip tie everything that chicken wire, so you get a nice and thick 3-dimensional look. This is what you end up with. We ended up going with 4 foot by 10 foot, and that's about as short as we can go without hitting our heads on the top of the blind. Nice rubber roof on there, comes down about 1.5 feet down. That way all the water runs off. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. We keep everything short if we can. We've got this netting in here, helps keep all that sunlight off of our faces. We did end up insulating it a little bit. Don't look at how it's cut. I didn't cut that. Put some nice flooring down to dampen the noise and keep us nice and dry in the wintertime. This is pretty much how you want your blind to look. You don't want it to be super wide open. You want your holes to be nice and tight, just like that, because if the birds can see in, they can see you.
It took me an hour to find this thing. Oh my God, it doesn't light up. I don't think it lights up there, buddy.